This Atlanta barbershop owner says that Team Trump fooled him into having a political event in his establishment. But obviously, he's lying. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a Buckhead, Atlanta, Georgia area barbershop owner who says that Team Trump fooled him into having a political event in his establishment. Talking about, I thought it was going to be about black business, and we didn't talk about that, and y'all used me for a photo op, all this, that, and the third. Now, right when he said that, I knew that it was bogus. I'm like, sir, to have the federal government contact you, not the federal government, to have people that are in the federal government come to your facility, like Byron Donalds and Ben Carson, to have them come there, there's going to be a lot done. It might be some background checks on you. You're going to know full well what's going on, and they're going to pay you. Now, some are going to say, well, that's disingenuous, ABL. He got paid. That's making it seem like the black community supports conservatives when they don't. Look, you got to pay people for using their space. You can't just, it's a barbershop. We have an event in your barbershop. It's not going to be open. You're not cutting no heads. So yeah, we're going to pay you. And if he didn't get paid, then people would say that he's cheap and he pays everybody else. So yeah, you get paid, but ultimately you have to approve. We're talking to you, the owner. You say, yeah, I'm with it. Trump 2024, all this, that, and the third. So why switch it up after you get some backlash? Now, before I go any further, let's check out the initial clip in which he says he felt like he was misled by Team Trump. Then we're going to get into the receipts, the evidence that says he was not misled. And if you want to hear anything I'm talking about in full without my commentary, link as always will be in the description. If you're on IG, visit the link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Now, all new at 6, the owner of Rocky's Barbershop in Atlanta says he feels he was misled by a campaign event for former President Trump the day before the debate. Rocky Jones tells our Karis Belger he thought his Buckhead shop was just hosting a forum for black businesses, but he says he never expected to fade into the realm of politics.
To me, cutting hair is like an art.
And smooth waves are not the only thing Rocky Jones wants his shop to be known for.
We try to specialize in just giving good service to the community. As you can see, I've been here since 17 years and it's been good.
Which is why he jumped at the chance to help other black business owners get ahead.
Started with a text, then it went to a call because I was actually out the country. And just me agreeing to do a black small business, round table. I thought it was like something real private.
It was anything but. Rocky, along with black business owners.
Now, let's pause right here. Can we pause for a second? Now, this is, a video of the event that he had. You see Byron Donalds right there, U.S. House Rep from Florida, from New York originally. You have, I think my man's name's Wesley Jones. I don't want to say his name incorrectly. Ben Carson was here, but he's not pictured in this. Now, if you have these guys here, and look at this in the background, Black Americans for Trump, did they just hang that up right before the event started? If that goes up before the event starts and you think it's going to be about black business, you got to be like, okay, why is that sign going up? I don't want it to be political. But nah, you right there in the actual video, the owners in the video talking to these politicians. So what are we talking about?
From across Metro Atlanta crammed into his shop, along with Trump surrogates like Ben Carson.
Ben Carson right there. And then you see him leaning over, talking on the phone. Trump had called into the barbershop.
But it wasn't all shop talk.
Thinking about black business in Atlanta, small black businesses in Atlanta. And I'm like, okay, so when are we going to start talking about this?
He says a call from former President Trump during the event cut deep.
Why is the ex-president calling somebody in my barbershop? This has nothing to do with small black businesses.
And he was left with a lot more than razor burn.
We had some calls. Thursday, we definitely got some calls, some backlash, some angry people that don't know me.
Of course, you're going to get some calls because people are haters. They don't want to see black folks get off of the proverbial plantation. They want to see us right where we at, put us in our place. They don't want to see us do anything else other than what they want us to do. Okay, play basketball, play football, and that's it. don't be political, don't be a conservative person and take care of your family. All right. Now, but some people do want to see that. They do want to see us be productive. And I think the people that you had in the barbershop and Trump and many others want to see us be productive. So you're worried about the complaints from those who don't want the best for you. Whatever. Let's keep on going.
And I have to deal with that. I have no involvement in politics. We don't even talk politics in my barbershop. It's all sports. Commend everybody to vote, but that's your business. I don't tell you what to do.
The number of customers, he says, has trimmed down, but he hopes the shock will fade and he can keep helping his community. Kara Spelger, 11 Alive News.
All right, so that's that. Now, this came out a few days ago, this particular video. Now, here is an update. This is on the Shade Room. I'm going to get to another video here in a second. This is from Janiyah Thomas, who's a Black media director, Trump for President 2024. And she says, we had an executed contract making it clear it was an agreement with the campaign and the payments were made to the business owner. So the guy that you saw talking about I don't even really believe in politics and we talk about sports and this, that, and the third in the shop, he communicated with the campaign. He got paid by the campaign. You have a Blacks for Trump 2024 sign in the barbershop. You're in the video talking to the politicians, but you didn't know what was going to go on. Please save the nonsense. Please stop the nonsense. Now, here's a video, an update.
Tonight at 6, the Trump campaign is responding after an Atlanta barbershop owner says that he was misled when he agreed to host a campaign event for the former president the day before the debate. Rocky Jones from Rocky's Barbershop tells 11 Alive that he thought his Buckhead shop was hosting a forum for Black business owners, not a campaign event. But the Trump campaign is firing right back, posting on X, formerly known as Twitter, pictures of a signed contract.
Now let's go back to the contract here. Okay, it says this venue use agreement is made by and between Rocky's Barbershop owner, and he signed it, and Donald J. Trump. So in the very first line, listen, in the very first line where he signed, it says Donald J. Trump right there. So Black Business Expo, something like that. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be a campaign meeting. I didn't know Trump was going to call. In the very first line of the contract that you signed, it says Donald J. Trump. But I'm getting triggered. Let's continue. So the venue use agreement is made by and between Rocky's Barbershop and Donald J. Trump for President 2024, Inc. And then it has the acronym, and executed as of the date signed by both parties, whereas owner is willing to rent to the campaign and campaign desires to rent from the owner's facilities and grounds as approved by the owner located at his address he filled in for the purpose of the campaign holding a political event on the terms and conditions set forth herein. The agreement is made subject to the following terms and conditions, and then they have the time, they have the date, they have the place, and the campaign agrees to pay the owner the sum of $4,800 to rent premises for the rental period. Owner represents that such sum constitutes fair market value of the use of the space and shall include access to the basic utilities of the premises, costs associated with moving incidentals within the premises to prepare areas for the event, and all costs associated with operating the premises during rental period. All right. So then they have insurance, $1 million of insurance. So what are we talking about here exactly? You are a liar. You're lying, or you just didn't read the contract that you signed. But I'm willing to bet that it's a former rather than the latter. But let's continue. I'm triggered. I'm hot as a fire truck right now. But let's continue.
On his Twitter, pictures of a signed contract between the campaign and the owner of Rocky's for a political event. It says that Donald Trump's name is right there at the top. Now, we reached out to the barbershop, which did confirm the contract is real. We also reached out to Jones for comment, but we have not heard back just.
So, of course, we not heard back from him. So they reached out to the barbershop. Yeah, the contract's real. Yeah, I signed it. Yeah, I got my money. I got my 5 bands. But now I feel like I was duped. I didn't know it was going to be a political event for Donald Trump, although in the contract that I signed at the very top, it says that exact same thing. Even if you don't read the contract as I close, because, sometimes people don't read everything. Some of these bills you have in Washington, D.C. that are 10,000 pages long, nobody really reads it. They might read a summary, but they're not going to read the entire thing, right? Okay. But, sir, you had to physically sign it. You actually wrote on it. And right there where you sign, next to your name says Donald J. Trump. So if there was ever a red flag or a question, raise it right there. Why is Donald Trump's name on this? What's going on? I don't want him to be part of it. Come on, man. This is totally ridiculous, totally bogus. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on this whole situation with the barbershop owner talking about, oh, I was fooled, I was duped, I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray by the Trump campaign? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. Look, if you are going to do something like this, if you're going to have an event with Trump and the black barbershop in Atlanta, you know it's going to be controversial. You know you'll get some angry calls. You know you might lose some clients because you got a really Democratic area. You understand that. Whatever you do, you got to stand on it, okay? Just stand on it. If you're not prepared for the backlash, then you need to just fall back and let the guys who are brave enough to do it, do it. Let the guys who are able to do it, do it. Because not all of us are able to do this. People got families, okay, everybody can't do everything, but everything's not for everybody, and that's fine. But what you shouldn't do is lie on people, all right? If you regret what you did, just say that. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.